Most guys think you need heavy squats and deadlifts to build big, juicy legs. The truth is, I haven't squatted in years.
Come on, come on.
My name's Tim C. I'm a natural bodybuilder, 73 days out from my first natural competition. I'm gonna show you all the exercises that I do, the proper form, sets, reps, technique, all that good stuff. Each exercise is gonna be time-stamped so that way you can skip. This is how I train legs. The barbell squat is one of the best exercises that you can do. The problem is, for me, I train 6 days a week. I'm hitting legs twice a week. And on top of that, I'm here by myself. I don't have a spotter, and there's times where I really want to go heavy and I really want to push myself and see if I can squeeze out a few extra reps, and I just can't typically do that with the barbell squat. It's actually a full body movement. You are working everything from your calf muscles to your forearms to your neck to maybe even your eyes.
You close your eyes, you're getting penalized.
Most people start leg day with their heaviest lifts first, but I do the opposite. I personally like to fatigue everything. So lately I've been starting with the abductor and the adductor combo, 3 sets of each. I'm starting with a weight that is not very heavy, and I'm going for 20 really focused, controlled, squeezing reps. I'm doing that to get the blood flowing properly, to make sure all those joints and ligaments that are gonna be needed to stabilize myself and prevent injuries are all activated and firing and ready to go. I like to slowly let it come back all the way until the plate touches. And it's like a half a second pause before I go back out, and I'm squeezing all the way out like I'm trying to push my knees towards the wall in opposite directions. That's really getting the hip flexors fired up, but also the glutes too. Because later on, when we do heavy presses and those glutes are already pre-exhausted, man, are they going to come into play and really grow. But it's just great, guys, to warm up the hips. It's great to stabilize the pelvis. You get that glute medius activation. That's a scientific term for you. Next, I think hamstrings are so underrated, especially for guys. The ladies know about this, and they've known about this forever, and they take it very seriously, almost as seriously as they take glutes, but we don't. We're more focused on quads. That's why I start with hamstrings, to force myself to focus on them. By focusing on my hamstrings first, my legs look so much bigger, so much better, guys. Hit the whole leg, and in my opinion, I think the hamstrings are even more important. That's what gives that separation look in the leg that you get, that separates the quad from the hamstring. You can do quads all day long, and yes, you will have big, juicy legs on the front end, but it just looks weird if you're not hitting your hamstrings too. Once I'm done with my warm-up on hamstrings, I'm going into 2 working sets, trying to go to failure. I don't always go to failure. You don't always have to go to failure every single week, but you should start to learn what it actually feels like to push through those limits and break through those barriers that you've had before. It makes you stronger mentally, and it also develops the muscle in a way that you can't when you're stopping before reaching that point. Make sure on these guys that you're controlling the eccentric. It's so important that you do that. You don't want to rock and jerk on this movement and tear something. And the stretch matters. That's what she said, and she's right. If you're leaving that portion out and you're just going halfway down, or you're doing partial reps, you're not getting the full benefit, because when it comes to hamstring, it is actually a stretching muscle, and you want that for more growth. The only thing that sucks about leg day is that after you do a set like that to failure, you gotta do it again. We got leg extensions next. I don't care who you are, I don't care how religious you are, where you were born. You get on these and you do a couple of these to failure, you're gonna start saying things, whether you just say it in your head or it actually comes out, you will cuss. And if you're not, I wanna know, are you really pushing it? Same thing here, guys, just to keep it simple. Warm up is 3 sets, 20 reps, then 10, then 5, and we're going up in weight each time to get ready for these working sets. Now, once we get to the working sets, 2 sets to failure. I want to show you guys what this actually looks like. It's 2026. We've got AI. We've got an overload of information. What we don't really have is people actually demonstrating it, breaking it down in its entirety. We only get bits, pieces, and clips nowadays, and I think it's so important that we don't lose that aspect. Think like you're trying to sink down into the chair so that way you're not using any of your weight or momentum when performing this exercise. I do want to let my legs come all the way down so I get that full stretch. That is going to ensure that I'm actually building muscle closer into my hip flexors as well too, and not just that little teardrop area of the quad. At the end, once you can't do anymore, bust out a few partials. Go ahead and do those half reps. Those are actually money in the bank right there. If you made it to this point, your hamstrings are on fire, your quads are on fire, and now we gotta do the hard work. And let me tell you, when you press heavy and you're tired, it hits different. I told you guys I'm a big fan of machines, and one of my all-time favorites, especially for legs, is the leg press.
So we are now at the point of the leg workout that I call 4 minutes of hell. 4 minutes of hell is what I call it. I'm going all the way up to 8 plates. You can pick a weight that you feel is pretty heavy for you, but I'm gonna do 4 or 5 slow and controlled reps. Then I'm gonna strip a plate off or 2, and I'm gonna keep going until I get 30 reps, and I gotta do it in 4 minutes. Gotta make sure you got one of your favorite songs on, because you don't wanna get stuck on a commercial.
On these, I do wanna keep my foot placement a little lower, but not too low. Leg press is not meant to be a fully quad dominant exercise, especially not when you're going up heavier in weight.
All right, I got 6. Let's strip the weight. Somebody tell Diamond Jim that bodybuilders been doing that shit forever. I like what they do. It's tough. It's real fucking tough.
I think you should play around with different machines, hack squats, barbell squats, leg press, whatever, until you find a machine that you really like, but not only that you just like it because it's fun, but because you actually see the benefits of it. You're seeing some muscular growth. You're actually seeing your legs get bigger. If that's the case, now you can master this exercise and you can really progress on it.
And it's not really for newbies, okay? Newbies should probably be doing 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 8, 12, stuff like that. But guys, when it comes to legs, advanced lifters all know that it's all about reps. It's not about super heavy weight. If you can do the super heavy weight for a lot of reps, then you're golden. But most people can't, at least not most humans that I know. Pick a weight that's challenging and you want to get rep after rep after rep after rep until your legs are just screaming, "Save me, mommy." Do your legs scream that, or is it just me?
Now on the flip side of that, guys, you can put your feet position too high and then you end up just working a lot of glutes and hamstrings. I want a sweet spot right in the middle. I want my feet positioned a little bit lower, but not too low and definitely not too high. A heavy pressing movement, and I want the benefit of the entire leg, not just pieces of it. Give it all to me, baby. Give it all to me, baby. I want it all, okay? I'm greedy. After leg press, when my legs feel like they're gonna explode and I'm gonna need somebody to help carry me home or drive me home, then I go over and I do more heavy presses, but not quite as heavy. These are my belt squats. If your gym doesn't have these, you can use a Smith machine. You can do other things. You can do a pendulum squat. You can do a hack squat. This is really good because there's no spinal loading. Believe it or not, this is actually more of a quad focused exercise. But try to keep your torso upright to really feel it in your quads. If you actually lean forward too much, it's gonna be more glutes and more hamstrings. And make sure you get a deep stretch on these. I know you're tired. I know this is the end of the workout, but you want growth, guys, and it doesn't come easy, and it's not for the weak, and it's not for the people that want a quick fix or a pill. We actually have to put the work in.
That is not easy doing at the end of the workout after we've already gone to failure on leg curls, leg extensions. We've done abductors and adductors, blood flowing everywhere, legs are swollen. And then we finish with these good reps, good quality reps all the way down. Really want to feel it in the ass too, not just the quads and the hamstrings. We want to hit the entire leg. These are particularly for people if you have that lower back pain, like we talked about earlier, and you don't want to do barbell squats. I actually never do barbell squats, and you can still build your legs. Let's get one more set.
All right, the last exercise I actually did not have time to do today. I want to show you my secret, most underrated exercise that I think so many people never get to reap the benefits of, and that is the good morning. And no, I'm not talking about coffee in the morning. I'm talking about good mornings. You guys want hamstrings and glutes?
Lightweight, baby.
She thought that it was special, but it was just the sets though. The sets though. Special.
Let's get a set in. Who needs the headphones? Run away. I think it's time to let it go. Let's go. Woo, get out of here. Need them damn headphones. Woo! That's it. Fuck you, leg day. I'm out of here.
This allows me to get the deepest stretch known to mankind. I mean, I don't know if this was an exercise given to us from people from Mars or another colony somewhere, maybe Pluto. I have no idea, but whoever gave it to us, thank you. Not only that, it's not injuring my lower back, it's helping me strengthen it too as well. I've noticed ever since I've started to do these, my lower back pain has been decreased significantly, guys, and that's super important to me. As I said earlier in the video, I'll be 40 in May. Longevity is important. If longevity is important to you, this is the exercise that you should be doing. Guys, what I actually use is more of a safety bar squat. The pad is on the front of your shoulders, so that way the barbell is not on the back of your neck or that bone that's right there on your spine. So a slight bend in the knee, then you want to actually push your glutes out. So stick your ass out. It's okay. You actually need that, guys. And then you want to bend from the waist down as far as your human anatomy will let you go. For me, this is about it. Sometimes I'm able to get a little deeper, sometimes I don't, but you don't need heavy weight on these.
Let's fucking go, man. This is a bulletproof, damn tough exercise.
Not only do these really hit the glutes in a way that I think no other exercise does, I mean, look at the stretch that you get on your hamstrings. If that's important to you, if you want your legs to look better, and if you're willing to do the things that we talked about, which is to make hamstrings a focus, why not finish with these? Why keep doing the same things week after week if you're not getting the results that you want? So there it is, guys. That's my complete leg day workout. I'm 73 days out. If you got any value from this video, anything at all that you liked, make sure you share it with somebody. Let somebody know, but like, share, and subscribe for the algorithm so that way I can keep making videos like this. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.